I'm at the corner of Park Avenue and Grand in Long Beach. Why am I here? Because of this week's Parsha. We're standing in front of the VFW Center, Veterans of Foreign Wars. Those whose service we must be thankful for, and thank them for the service that they rendered in bringing and sustaining democracy in our wonderful country. The Parsha at the end talks about going to war and the Kohen gathering the nation and asking who is ready to go for war. And then there are exemptions, and the exemptions are somebody that had just gotten married, just planted a vineyard, just built a house, and harach levav, and someone that is fearful. The Talmud in Sota tells us a person fearful doesn't mean that you're a conscientious objector, you're afraid of dying per se, although those are fears, but also somebody that fears that his averos will not sustain him. Because according to Chazal, in order to survive a war when people are trying to kill you, it's really a nace. It takes a nace. God has to specifically decide to save you. Like the default position is not to survive. Chas v'shalom lo aleinu. And to survive a war means that one is pure of heart. One is religious of heart and is close to God and is worthy of a miracle. The Or Chaim HaKadosh says that somebody that's afraid, that's Hashem's way of telling them that they're not ready, that they have averos that may not save them. It's almost like, the pangs for hunger that you get if you haven't eaten. It's a biological, but a spiritual, biological way of telling you that it's time to do tshuva. They say, I'm afraid, I'm fearful, I'm afraid to go to war because I might not be worthy of a miracle. We're going into a war, we're going into Rosh Hashanah. It's that time of year. Shoftim is always read around this time of year. And we should remember that this war that we're going into, we're also asking for miracles. We're asking for Yeshuos. We're asking Hashem to help us. We're asking Hashem to help those that are sick to be cured, those that need shidduchim, those that are depressed should feel better, those that have anxiety should feel better, and everybody that has any type of malady should be cured. All that is part of our davening on Rosh Hashanah, and we have to be ready to do that. And whether we're ready to go to war or not, we should understand that any fears that we have are because perhaps we need to improve ourselves. We all need to improve ourselves in all types of ways, and this is the time to do it. Have a beautiful, beautiful Shabbos.